Hi and welcome everyone. Thanks so much for checking this video out, checking my channel out, and for connecting with me. Thanks for the subscriptions. Thanks for the appreciation. Now, this is one amazing video. I'm so happy you clicked on this. This, for me, was so emotional for me. We are in the constellation of Orion. It was beautiful up in the sky as it's been like forever, every night, but very brilliant tonight. But Betelgeuse, November 4th, 2017. Okay, the moon, we've just seen it go by. It's actually the full moon on the 4th. Betelgeuse is flaring up. It looks like an egg. It looks like Jupiter. I can't say anything else. Jupiter looks like an egg. And what I was seeing looked exactly like Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter's in Virgo. I know that for a fact. So if Jupiter's in Virgo and it wasn't yesterday, and I was checking the sunrise and sunsets of Jupiter, sorry, the setting and the rise and the setting, and it was not where Orion is. And now we're seeing Betelgeuse with a red glow around it. I really want you guys to check this out. I'm really damn happy to be able to share it. I got a meteor going by. I saw with my eyes two meteors on November 4th. It was a yellow nose, a red skirt around it with a long trail, but it was fast. I'm talking a couple split seconds, guys, and I caught it in 4 frames by taking 32 frames per second. At a frame rate, exceptional frame rate, where we can see the entire rock going by and we can see the debris in its tail. This is Betelgeuse right now on November 4th that I caught in photos, and we're looking at it through a different filtering, my filtering technique that we can see. And this, by the way, is a straight up photo. This red light was in the sky. I'm filtering right now to see the different array around Betelgeuse and how it's acting up, or of course whether we be seeing it through atmosphere disturbance or not. It's just amazing to see. And wait till we get in the photos I got of Betelgeuse, guys. It doesn't look like itself. Look, it looks like Jupiter. It's not. I assure you it's not. We're in the constellation of Orion. It's about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and I see this object. So we're not going to fight over whether it's Betelgeuse or not. I showed you the photo. I got it calibrated. It is a photo in Orion. We're not in Virgo. I located Jupiter. It's not in the photo, but I know it's elsewhere. And there's a reaction over the surface of Betelgeuse. You're looking at the surface over top of Betelgeuse, and we're not in the surface, obviously, but we're over top, really nice, close view of Betelgeuse's realm. And I saw a spherical object close to Betelgeuse. It was gigantic. Okay, I saw an object also over top of Betelgeuse. It's that light that we are seeing. We're seeing a red light, gas, dust, whatever it may be that's behind it. But you know what? Meteors are shooting either through that or from that. I saw over top 2 meteors. And guess what? I was able to catch one meteor in 4 frame shots. And one of the frames showed the complete sphere, trail and tail of either the comet, asteroid, or whatever it is that I caught. Look at the beautiful array of colors on the surface, the electrical blue line that goes around many of the stars that we see when I do my filtering and when I look at the surfaces, trying to get in as close as I can for you. These layers that you're seeing that are separated right now, the red, the yellow, and the blue, are not supposed to be separated and are never separated. Like the sun, when the coronal mass ejection, the massive CME that happened on the sun a couple of months ago, it was absolutely incredible. And the sun was doing the same reaction. They're talking about in science now, today, something very scary. They're talking about microwaves that are being blasted through the entire universe and why. And in relations to HARP, does it have anything to do with it? I'm not saying it does, but we know that HARP microwaves the sky. Okay, we're not going to hide it there. If they're there and they're making their money and they're doing their thing, well, we're going to be talking about them and we're wondering what the heck they're doing. And does it have anything to do with, obviously, with the animals dying? We don't know that. We don't have that proof, but we're worried about it. It's only normal that we're going to talk about it. Spherical objects or massive plumes of plasma or whatever it may be beside Betelgeuse, which, again, looks like Jupiter. They say Jupiter looks like an egg, a frying egg. Well, I'll tell you right now, it It was exactly on the point and the nose of my calibrated photo of the constellation of Orion, which I do thoroughly, often. It's something it's common to me doing, and I know I don't have any mistakes when I do that. So I know for a fact this is the area, it is Betelgeuse. But why is it flaring so much? Of course, they're suns, right? Stars are suns, they can flare. But look at the top left here. You can see very, seems to me it's always like the same object that I'm seeing and almost the same size, but this is in comparison to Jupiter. Yes, I'm going to stop saying Jupiter. This is in comparison to Betelgeuse, but it does look like Jupiter. They say Jupiter looks like a fried egg, and it does, and I have many photos that are exactly the same. Obviously, I compared them. You can see the many differences, but nonetheless still the same. And what's going on with Betelgeuse? Maybe it's normal. Of course, stars flare, but the meteor, look at over the surface here. There's something going on. It's either something coming up, a storm on the surface, or it's something that is over top and zooming by. So I'm thinking meteors, right? Why? Because I caught one. And we're going to see that in great detail. And the video coming up right after this one, we're going to go in even closer to see the meteorite, because now I have a photo. We're going to work on its shape and size. We're going to go see actually fairly large pieces inside the tail or trail of the comet or asteroid. Again, that I don't know what it is, but when it went by Betelgeuse, it lit up the sky. It lit it up red, and the big, massive, spherical red plume that's around Betelgeuse, at the back of Betelgeuse, I got some amazing shots of that too. So this is just incredible being able to capture. It was very emotional for me being able to capture that meteor, because I'm telling you, it was luck. I looked up into the sky, and when I saw the first meteor, how close it was, and I was overwhelmed, I was setting up to record right there. So I pressed record after missing the first meteor, recorded for 16 or 17 minutes, dark sky, but focused on Betelgeuse, and I was able to capture a meteor going by, or asteroid or comet. We do see a tail, and you know what? It has wings, and it's scary as heck, but beautiful, ever so beautiful. I think it's an angel. It has to be. We see Betelgeuse here with that plume that's behind it that I caught on November 4th. And now listen, it looks very simple to some of you, and some of you say, well, what the heck is it? It's nothing. It's not there usually, and I don't see this plume or light, or I'm not going to say planet, because if it is, Betelgeuse is in trouble. Seeing Betelgeuse is like thousands of times bigger than our sun. Here it is, the surface with that reaction, look, seen through different filtering, which is amazing because we get to see the different gases on the surface. Here, oh, this is my favorite one. And traveling, astral traveling through space, well, this is what I see. Honestly, this is what's out there. It's color, beautiful array of colors. And we're seeing the surface of Betelgeuse. This is, for me, it's everything I ever wanted, was to be able to see the surface of these planets, and just even not knowing what's down there, up there, just to be able to see with our eyes the beauty in it. You know, you don't have to know what something is to find it beautiful. The same way as you don't have to know someone to find them beautiful. You know, it's the same thing. It's just something that's, it keeps you in awe, breathtaking. But again, noticing that several systems are disturbed in our solar system, um, focusing on stars, we've seen them flaring up. But again, one, it is normal that stars flare up. This could be normal. I am telling you guys that this could be normal. I'm not telling you guys Betelgeuse is going to explode, but I was scared. I was scared seeing it like this because I've never seen it that wide. It's usually just a sphere, guys, in the center. I don't see this array around it. Yes, it could be atmospheric disturbance also, of course, but it's still beautiful. And I did get those meteors, see the meteors, and here we are. This is a meteor that you can see on the top there going by in the 4 frames I caught. Maybe I caught more frames. I'll be looking. We're going to see that in great close detail in the next video. It's just that I don't want to get into this one too deep and just focus on the meteor. But look at the light as it's going by. This was ever so bright, guys. I felt like I was in a dream. It's 4 frames of a beautiful meteor or asteroid or comet going by. It has the tail a trail, one heck of one too. It's a big one. You can see it, and I got some clear shots of them, and we're going to go see them in a bit closer detail. But just look at it. This is something that goes by in a couple of split seconds. We never have the chance, most often, to be able to capture these objects. So maybe this was an initial standard flyby that was supposed to fly by. I'm sorry, guys, I haven't even checked myself. It could be. It could be Haley's Comet. No, not yet. But no, it's beautiful to be able to see it, guys, and to see the shape of this object. It had wings. It literally had wings. Ever so beautiful, mesmerizing. So the first frame here, you could see it right in the center of the dot. It's zooming by, guys. This is one click. I took 32 frames in a matter of a second or two, and this is what I caught in 4 frames. Whoa. You know, frame number 3, frame number 4. So this descended. The first one did go very low. It dropped. It dropped to the ground, guys, either in the States on the side of Malone or in around my end, right in Hinchinbrook. I can't locate it. They say it's hard to say the distance, so I'm going way far out. It could be in, I don't know, uh, it, Quebec City. It wasn't that far, and I saw it drop down out of the sky. It's just something amazing to be able to witness that. So I'm going to end the video here, my friends, but I'm going to work on right now the video of the meteor, because I got a couple of shots of the flyby real close. So thank you so much for the interest, for stopping by, for subscribing. Please take the time to check out WSO YouTube channel. He's finding amazing things up in the sky from other channels. He's gathering information from many people, including his own findings, of course, and he has an amazing community. They're contributing to my channel, meaning we're helping each other. They're just coming by so often. They're great people. Many questions that we have to answer about what's going on up there. Thanks so much. I love you all. And thanks for taking interest in my work.